Hello!
Hello!
We're back!
Yes, finally.
Yes. Well, with another 428 stream, that is.
Yes, that's not what I meant.
Oh.
I meant it as we didn't stream last Saturday. That's it.
But we're back to this game after a week off.
More than a week. Last Tuesday was Halloween.
I know.
It's been 1.5 weeks.
As I said, we've had a week off. There are 2 streams that we haven't streamed this.
Yeah, so it's 1.5 weeks. We last streamed it on a Saturday. It is now Tuesday, a whole week later.
No,
It is!
that's not what matters here.
Yes, it does!
That's been 1 week where we haven't streamed this.
No! It's been for more than a week!
If you count it like that, yes, but that's not how. No.
Yes!
I'm sorry.
Yeah, whatever. We're never gonna agree on this. It's
Nope.
like we don't agree on if the Sunday is the beginning or end of the week. Whatever.
Good start to a stream.
What?
Good start to a stream.
Yes! How it always starts.
Getting stuck in her hair pearls.
It's a fuck. It's like, woo! Shiny blouse! Oh
Cable.
yeah, cable! Gets the perfect crawling blouse I have on, right?
Mm.
It's a net blouse.
So, what
Do you remember what we did last time?
I was just about to be like this. What did we do last time?
Take a look at the thumbnail. It's been so long. Ah! No! Ow!
We
Oh, yeah, right.
we went with yeah, I know. I was about
So
to.
we started
We finished
Minorikawa,
Mirakawa's
but
story.
we started the last time slot.
We started the last time slot and finished Mirakawa's story.
Yeah.
In where Mirakawa goes to get his last last story, which
Yeah.
is which was
The SOS guys.
the SOS. Yeah.
And he only gets it because fucking Kizuka Sensei is just that fearful.
Well, he would have gone with one story if it wasn't because the smartass decided to be like, oh, so that's what you're doing.
Yeah. Like, oh my god, shut up, dude!
He was just about to get out of there, and
Yeah.
then, yeah, nope. But then Kizuka came to the rescue.
Yeah. Damn, this guy. Just a lowly taxi driver.
But apparently also
Very
was a
important.
teacher.
He was.
Yeah,
He
pretty
said
much.
he's not anymore. It's okay.
He had some issue with school or whatever, and therefore stopped working there. And is now just a taxi driver.
What you're saying is that he is another Kazuma Kiryu. Teacher to taxi drivers, but Yakuza head to taxi driver. You have no idea what I'm talking about. I think this guy game like 5 or 6 when he's a taxi driver. I don't remember, it doesn't matter.
So what you're saying is this game did it first?
Yeah. The 5th game is for the PS3.
So you're saying that Yakuza is copying this game?
I mean, they're not exactly the same characters.
No.
This reminds me of that.
Yeah. Somebody going from one thing to
Birds is nibbling everything on you.
yeah,
Like,
all over
oh my
face.
god, small hairs!
Mm. Okay.
Yes.
Need to have the. Oh, look out! Don't. Otherwise, it's gonna be like, oh, you want to show this thing instead?
No. Please read this copy. Yeah.
Because I had to go in there to get it. So.
I'm sorry.
We started with Kanos also, and we got and Ashi's is also.
Yeah, but by doing Kanos, I think
we have a jump from Kanos.
Yeah. Oh no! Gets the time slow. As soon as it's done pacing to top.
Let me do it!
No! Hello, Tatano.
Yeah. Yep, whatever.
Press.
There.
Actually. Apparently it's right there. Alright, well,
Sure.
what did I know? I didn't remember.
Your feet are so cold.
Yeah, my feet are cold as fuck.
Here, get some warmth.
I appreciate it. Alright. There you go, Archie. Yes! We unlocked it!
Nom knockly.
Yeah. 1805.
You! Archie snarled. In the doorway stood the man with the cane. Detective Tazno? Tazno? Kano and Daisuke spoke simultaneously. Now at last, Archie had a name for the assassin.
Oh god.
Sorry.
Chair's noisy.
Yeah. It was a name he felt he'd heard somewhere before. You son of a bitch! Archie roared.
Look at his
What the hell are you doing here? I don't know about his head profusely. I'm truly sorry. You're sorry? Sorry don't cut it, man. After what you were trying to do to Hitami.
And in retrospect, her sister too. He didn't care about murdering her.
I don't expect you to forgive me. And I intend to turn myself in to be punished for your acts. Before I do that, please let me do what I can to help. I think you've helped enough. Archie grabbed Tatsuno by the collar and drew back his fist. I cannot move to stop him, but Tatsuno held up a hand. No. It's alright. Let him do as he pleases. There was no trace of the menacing expression the man had worn in their previous encounters.
Look, man.
Archie scowled, but lowered his fist, then released his hold on Tatsuno's throat. Fine. Hitami's sister needs help, so we do need a driver right now. Make sure those two get to the lab and back safely. That'll make up for that punch I didn't give you just now. Thank you. I'm so sorry. Daisuke stepped forward. No, I'm the one who should be apologizing. I'm the one who got you caught up in this. Daisuke, we really didn't grow up to be very good people, did we?
You can say that again.
No, guess not. The two men stared bleakly at each other, shoulders slumped. In the end, Tatsuno said, I guess we were just trying to run away from our pain. Yeah. Didn't expect my own...
angry.
Yeah.
He's like, no! I'm fixing my feathers! Don't touch me!
Yeah, didn't expect my own son to be the one to teach me that. Just turned out to be a fine young man.
Oh, he's crying.
He's goodness boy, after all. Guys, Archie stepped into the middle of their solemn heart-to-heart. You can get sappy all you want later.
No time for your heartfelt moments!
Yeah.
The story must go on!
The show must go on! Dan, once this is all over, we're going to go see Suzuno, okay? Sure. Daisuke nodded heartily.
Hello, Jack. Hello, Kano.
Hold on, Kano spoke up, turning to Stanley. If these two take Maria to the lab, that leaves just us two to apprehend Alphard down at the Scramble. Is that going to be enough?
Sure thing.
I mean, Alphard's not going to show up without a plan. The more people we have on our side, the better. And I doubt we'll be able to get any help from the police. Good point. Agreed. Hey, Archie said.
I'm here too! That's literally what he said. I didn't notice.
I'm here too, and I'm going with you.
What am I? Chopped liver? As Alice said in the last episode. That isn't out yet. I just finished cutting it. What? Oh shit. Oh well. I guess it wasn't important.
Ow.
Bowel?
Wow.
What about bowel?
Air.
You?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Not yet.
Oh
But it's
god,
coming.
no. Oh god, no. No, please not the sweaty parts. No!
And it hurts.
Oh god.
I'll keep Izumi safe. Oh look. Good news, Kano. Now we have 3.
Good news.
Then he let out a sardonic laugh. Kano frowned. Archie, I appreciate the offer, but having 3 people instead of 2 won't make much of a difference. When you're not sure of the enemy's exact plan, you really need strength in numbers. If you could set up a dragnet like the task force did this morning, that'd be ideal. Come on, detective, Archie said. Don't you have any idea what sort of approach this psycho might take? If I were Alphard, kind of mused, I suppose my...
Pearls.
Thanks.
At least that was the only thing. Could have been a lot worse.
I suppose my biggest problem would be figuring out how to get away from his blood. Stanley nodded in agreement. I'm betting he plans to involve the Ure virus. For instance, he tells us he's set up a device somewhere to spread the virus around Shibuya that prevents us from taking action against it. I just swallowed hard.
I don't know, there was something about that patient before and then Kano's suit that made him look dead. Because you can't see his stomach. It just looks like a bulging.
If he succeeded, then the town Archie had known and loved all his life would become a graveyard.
So aggressive. Not only that, but she's also like, no! To everything else. Look at her now!
That's a rubber band.
No!
You trying to make a nest?
I don't think so.
No.
He doesn't seem to be gathering stuff to put over there.
No.
He's just playing around.
Of course, that's mere conjecture, Stan. Quite frankly, even I can only guess what he's going to do. Its expression was grim. Strength in numbers, huh? She said. You're saying we absolutely need more people, is that it?
Now you're right, I do remember! Archie also ran over to Susumu and begged him for numbers. Now everything makes sense.
Essentially, yes. And replied. But not just anyone. If it's not a group that meshes well, it'll hinder more than help. Kind of folded his arms across his chest. He looked perplexed. You will mesh well together. Archie had an idea.
We all know what the answer's gonna be. Ask the SOS.
He could ask SOS. If there was anything to do with that, it was a selfish request. He knew that. Susan would probably be furious with him, but Archie would just have to deal with it. Even if his old pals wouldn't forgive him, if they understood that they had helped him protect Shibuya, he was sure to step up.
Just walking at the plastic bag, making so much noise. Yeah.
After all, the whole point of the gang was that it was made up. It was made up of people who loved the town.
Yes,
Can you
the
give me
town.
half hour?
You can say that.
And no, it sounds fucking weird.
Yeah, I know.
Half an hour. Can you give me half an hour?
Can't say a half hour. They're American.
Okay.
So I said no, but yeah.
It sounds fucking yeah. I'm gonna try and see if I can rustle up some kind of straighten himself out. Think you can do this? Actually, not. It's just wait here for me, okay? He said to him. He gave him a worrying smile. Alright, I'll be waiting. It'll be okay. Actually, did his best to sound reassuring. I promise I'll bring back some help.
For chewing toes and boba. Pick it up if you want to.
Yeah.
Ah!
He knew where he needed to go. The pool hall in Urahara. That was his old gang meeting. Running at top speed, he could probably make it in about 10 minutes. All white! All white, woohoo.
Oh, wow!
Pushing out the door.
Hey,
The
Kano!
bell cry loud enough for Kano and the others to hear back inside the shop. I just stepped on. Traffic on Dugan was at a near standstill. Had there been some sort of bigger picture? As Achi ran along the roadside, he heard a little next street. You've got to be kidding me! What do you mean, no trains are stopping in Shibuya?
Oh god, it's his father again!
The guy was red in the face.
Calm down, old man.
Let's ignore him.
Fuck you.
Calm down, old man. Achi ignored him and kept on running. We ain't got time for no distractions. Or maybe we need to. Finally, he arrived at SOS hideout. Two young men were standing by the door as lookout. Archie recognized one of them. It was a kid whose so-called buddies had tried to shake him down earlier that afternoon. They roused themselves as Archie approached. Hey, I need to see Susumu. No can do. He's in the middle of something right now. The lookouts made no move to let him through. Archie felt a surge of resentment towards Susumu. If he'd still been with SOS, he'd never try to post members on guard duty like they were low-ranking Yakuza thugs. Archie pressed again. Please, I need to see him. It's important. Just tell him Archie's here. He'll make an exception. At the mention of his name, the two lookouts exchanged glances.
They're like, oh god.
Alright, I'll go ask. One of the lookouts headed inside, leaving Archie alone with the kid he'd helped out earlier. Do they always stick you on guard duty? The boy didn't reply. Back when I ran with SOS, we never needed anyone on lookout. We were just a bunch of guys who loved Shibuya and who had had a fun time hanging out with each other. That's all it was, really. That's Susumu's fault that SOS changed, the boy said, somewhat fearful. Lately it's Kiryu who's been driving things. Kiryu? Oh yeah, that guy. Archie recalled his earlier run-in with him. The guy was an arrogant bully. Kiryu's planning to steal Susumu's throne. What for? The boy took a nervous look at the door before hurriedly continuing. He's trying to expand SOS's influence. And he's got a lot of people on his side. Right now, the gang is kind of split into two factions. Susumu's guys and Kiryu's guys. Beep.
Yes, he's all over right now.
Finally, Archie understood what was going on. The gang members had all been acting so weird because they were caught up in some kind of internal struggle. Kiryu goes around recruiting new followers by force. And if he doesn't like you, he dishes out punishment. This month alone, he's sent 8 people to the hospital.
Damn.
SOS is a total mess, man. This plan of mine might not work after all. Archie felt a sinking sense of despair. If SOS was ravaged with infighting, it was doubtful they'd heed the dangerous request he had for him. But even still, I want to be part of this gang, the boy muttered.
Aww.
Archie peered at him in surprise. Why? They shake you down for dues, stick you on guard duty. That's not a decent way to treat someone. Girls, don't ruin the PlayStation.
I will.
I look up to Susumu. He treats me like he would anyone else, even though I'm way down at the bottom. And it's not just me. Susumu always puts the members of the gang before himself. That's why I want to stick with SOS. Aha! That's it, huh? Susumu really had been trying his best.
Yep.
And the members of SOS, some of them, that is, admired him for it and stuck by him. Thanks, Archie said. The kid gave him a dubious look. Archie didn't know if Susumu would help him or not. But he knew it was still worth putting their disagreements aside in order to ask. The door opened and the other lookout returned. Susumu says, "Come on in." Archie nodded and strode inside.
Keep out, bitch!
Now's the question if this is a good keep out or a bad keep out.
You mean?
I'm just wondering if
Oh.
this is what was supposed
We
to
won't
happen.
know, but we can jump to Kano now.
Kano! Kano Milano! Oh, white! Kano.
Woo! Just fucking with my chips bag.
Yeah. Did you lift?
Nope.
Archie's protests were vehement, but he backed down at last. Sasano would escort Karan and Maria to the lab. I left 3 to try to apprehend Alphard. Kano, Stanley, and Archie. Having only 3 people was a dicey prospect, though. So Archie took it upon himself to head out and gather some backup.
Yeah.
Sasano got the car keys from Daisuke, then helped Kanan pick Maria up off the floor.
Oh, here it comes!
You probably heard that.
Even Pearl's just like, what the fuck?
I could see the microphone pick it up.
Yeah, nice. Oh well.
I'm sorry.
It is a perfectly natural thing that happens, alright? It's not you that's pooping, it's the bacteria that's poop. Don't even say it.
I don't smell anything so far. I just thought I smelled something.
Blame the bacteria in your gut, alright? Not you. Oh, fluff girl! She went over the chair and immediately like poofed up. Oh, God. Are you done? Can we continue?
I don't know. I need to see a doctor. No, I don't. This is farce.
You don't need to see a doctor for that. Oh, that one smells? Fuck me!
I'm sorry.
No!
Oh, hello.
Dimpling your lips.
Anyways, we're just gonna die now. From gas poisoning.
Fucking methane.
Jesus. Smells of kødpølse.
Oh no! That's the worst one. No! Worst smell you can have. Except for egg. Egg's worse.
There was no trace of the blood-curdling expression the older detective had shown when he was holding Maria at gunpoint.
Like, no! No! Don't get near me!
His face was that of a man with a responsibility, the Tatano that Kano had always known. Are you sure you're okay with this? Somebody asked Tatano. You might get infected. That doesn't matter. Don't worry about me. All I care about now is helping you two if I can. He hesitated, glancing down at the unconscious girl he held. By the way,
Get it off,
has
Pearls.
Maria's memory come back? Izumi tilted her head.
She's trying
Her
so
memories?
hard to get the ring off. Birth ring.
Yeah.
She cannot.
It's like, I don't think it's irritating her.
Oh,
I
no,
think
no,
she
she's
just
like-
notices it and is like, what?
Yeah, it's like, what is this? Can I bite it? Yes, I'll bite it.
I suspect she took a blow to the head when she was abducted. When I ran into her earlier, she didn't even know her own name. Well, she seemed like the same sister I've always known when she came in here. Good. Her memory must have recovered. Anna was shocked to hear that Maria had suffered amnesia, but it explained why she hadn't contacted anyone after she'd been set free.
Oh god, I smell it now.
Yeah.
Fuck.
Alright then, Tatano said. We'll be back.
I'll be back.
I'll be back. Carrying Maria. Carrying.
You went Japanese in that?
Yeah.
Carrying.
Carrying. Maria. He and Kanan headed for the door. Detective Tasano. Kano called out, then paused, tongue-tied when Tasano stopped. So many things Kano wanted to say, but he couldn't find the words for any of them. Once Maria is safe, I'll turn myself in. Tasano kept his back turned. The words were like a dagger in Kano's heart. Once this all was over,
Once this was all over.
What did I say? I can't even remember what I said. Anyways, once this was all over.
You forgot the this, and you confused yourself because you forgot it.
I think what I was trying to do was, once all this was over. Would no longer be a detective, but a criminal.
I mean, he did try to murder someone. That's attempted murder right there.
Kano knew there was no alternative, but still the realization of Detective Tasano.
Completely ignored that. I didn't hear anything. I felt it.
Stop your dithering. But never lose sight of what you're supposed to protect. Ever.
Yeah, he just did what he thought he had to do to protect the thing he wanted to protect.
Yeah.
It came out convoluted, but you get the point.
Yeah. Kano snapped back to attention at Tasano's words. That was dictatum number 1. He advised that it kicked off the whole Dick Diary.
Dick Diary.
Dick Diary. Dairy Dick.
Oh god. Just fixing her filters.
Yeah. I'm not the one you should be worrying about right now. That's will continue. We need to save Maria Orso's life.
And consequently everyone in Shibuya, and then consequently everyone in Tokyo, and then consequently probably everyone in Japan.
And protect the world, the people of Shibuya. Kano bit his lip.
So, are you gonna be doing what he says? Or are you gonna be like, I know, but...
Yes, you're right. Kano did his best to quash his emotions. But Tadano gave a slight nod and headed out the door. Detective Tadano. Just before the older man disappeared.
Wanna say be careful? You wanna give him a silent salute? True policeman.
Kano called out one last time. Be careful out there. Tadano flashed a hint of a smile and left the workroom.
Alright.
There were only 30 minutes remaining until the time when Alphard had told them we should be at the scramble. They needed to get ready for action. Is the surveillance camera system still up? Kano asked. Yes, Detka replied. It looks like what happened earlier was just a temporary hacking job. Then, will you help us? Daisuke inclined his head. What do you mean?
What do you mean?
I'd like you to keep your eye on the scramble for us. If anyone suspicious tries to get near Hitsuki, let us know. Anyone suspicious? How will I know what's suspicious? Like that organ trafficker who suggested you kidnap Hitomi. It's possible that he might be Alphard. Would you be able to recognize his face? Daisuke furrowed his brow deeply as he began entering commands on his keyboard. Yeah, I don't think I could ever forget. Because of him that I left the rest unsaid.
You need to say it, we all know.
A moment later, several...
You sneeze?
Almost. A moment later, several of the monitors switched over to the feeds from around the scramble. Alright, Daisuke squinted at the images. I'm not sure how much help I can be, but let me at least try to atone for what I've done. Of course, and thank you. Daisuke's fingers flew over the keyboard, and soon all of the monitors focused on the scramble and its run. Then he carefully adjusted the angle and soon reached the end. Now the whole area was under total surveillance. All they had to do was get their stake out to the sea. Where did Achi go? Hano asked. I'm not really sure, but I think he went to find some of his old friends. Sounds worried. Friends. Achi used to belong to a gang called SOS. Actually, he told me he was one who formed the gang that was... What? Kano couldn't keep the shock from his voice.
Excuse me?
Achi was the founder of SOS? How bizarre that the two of them would wind up meeting each other this way.
Oh my god, your hands are so warm!
I'd say, and what do you think?
Yeah, also that. Why do you think Chris likes you more than me?
Yeah.
Because you are warm, so she can be kept warm too.
Yeah.
Unlike me with fucking cold hands and cold feet all the time.
Yeah. But I guess there was a big falling out between them. So I think he went to try and win the match over. Kano hadn't heard anything about SOS since Archie had left them. If things had ended on bad terms between him and the gang, getting them help might well be a lost cause. And even if Archie was able to gather some people up, how much would Kano and the others be able to trust him?
Yeah, she's smiling like, it's fine.
Izumi said, if sensing Kano's thoughts. Sure, Archie will bring back some of his old friends. And when he does bring them, I'm sure we'll choose people we can count.
So what you're saying is, screw Kitty. We ain't breaking that guy.
Yeah. You trust him? You really trust him, don't you? Yes. Izumi was without hesitation. Then a blush came to her cheeks. Alright. I'll trust him too. It would take about 10 minutes to get from Endo Electronics to the scramble. Kano turned to Sandy. Just plan to head out by 6:50. Sandy gave no reply. He had withdrawn to the edge of the room where he stood lost in thought, his expression uneasy. Kano decided to leave him alone for a bit. Taking a sheet of paper from one of the desks, he began drafting a plan for position. Reinforcements around the scramble.
He's giving his speeches. At one point he went, yeah, then one side of the hand just went, what?
I can't see him. I can only 5 minutes, he had drawn out a little map of where all bases could call the team. Included positions for as many as 20 people actually might expect. Anna turned around, surprised to find standing right behind him. So, American looked haggard. Nothing the matter. What? Where's this coming from all of a sudden? Please, don't ask me to explain. Something else has come up and I have to see to it. Sweat beaded on Stanley's brow. Whatever had happened, Kano had no doubt it was something new. And almost certainly it had something to do with Alphard. Stanley? No, sir.
Want him to spill the beans, or do you just trust him?
Spill the beans!
Tell me!
Tell me the deeds. Please tell me, we're past the point. We've come this far together. Surely it was too late to get all tight right now. Sorry. Wish I could tell you more. Stanley dropped his eyes. Kano had a vague idea of what Stanley was up to. Probably felt he needed to keep things hidden even from his own allies in order to help keep Alphard in the dark. Or at least that was Kano's guess. Alright, I understand. Kano said with resignation.
Putting my fingers on it, he's like, no! But yes, give me a little bit for 2 seconds and then after, no! No, I don't want pets!
Do what you have to. Come back soon. Then apologetically looked at his face, Stanley turned and
Yeah, the illusion of choice! Alright. It's 48 now.
Kano glances at his watch. It was coming up to 6:50.
He's trying not to fall asleep.
Soon they'd have to head for the scramble, but Archie still hadn't returned. We need to head out soon, he said to his wife. You said 6:50, she replied. There's still 2 more minutes to go. Kano let out a tiny sigh. He shared Hizumi's fervent hope that the reinforcements would come, but not her confidence. If Archie didn't reappear, Kano would be left to protect Hizumi all by himself. And to try to apprehend Alphard was, well... Oh? To apprehend Alphard as well. Would he be able to pull it off if it came to that?
So you want to be like, I'm gonna go now, or maybe we should wait a bit and trust Archie in this? You want to choose?
Well, he shouldn't be late, but... No, he'd never be able to do it on his own. He decided to wait for Archie, accepting that they'd be late. The clock kept up its steady ticking. With each minuscule movement of the second hand, Kano felt the tightness growing in his chest. A minute passed, 2 minutes. Time was of the essence. They couldn't keep waiting any longer. Here's me, I don't like having to do this, but we can't wait any longer. Seeing the look of determination on Kano's face, she gave a tiny reluctant nod.
Stay back, bitch! Sorry, Pearls. What do you sleep? Alright. Well, there is a jump on Minonika's side. Okay.
Actually,
Yeah. Would that be the new one?
that would be. If we have chosen the right stuff.
Yes.
This is where he's...
Young man. There you go.
Okay. In came Archie Endo. Endo Archie. The door opened and the other lookout returned. Disma says to come in. Archie nodded and strode inside. The scent of alcohol and cigarettes washed over him. Susumu had sat on the sofa at the far end of the bar.
He's sitting on a sofa? I don't know about you, but that looks like a bar stool.
It was where Archie used to sit back in the day. What do you want? Susumu asked.
I will do this on you!
Archie walked up to him and then got down on his hands and knees. Down on all four.
Yep.
Huh. What are you doing down there? Hell's this all about? I need people to bring you, a guy down. I'm here to ask for your help. The crowd around him flew into an uproar. Peals of mocking laughter rang in Archie's ears. I know I have no right to ask you this, but please, I really need your help. Just some guy, huh? Who? He's an international terrorist trying to get his hands on some wonder drug for a killer virus.
Alright, that's when Midorikawa comes in. It's like, I heard that international terrorist. Would you care to be interviewed?
If we don't catch him, somebody I know is going to die. And that's not all. He might try to unleash the killer virus here in the city.
That means everyone dies.
Susumu burst out laughing.
See, that's not a sofa, that's a bar stool. That's a bar stool.
Yeah.
Game's lying to me.
There's some kind of joke? You all right in the head there, Archie? The other gang members followed his lead, unleashing another storm of mockery. The laughter continued for quite some time. He said nothing. He endured the ridicule and simply stared up at Susumu.
I am serious.
As patiently as he could, he waited for Susumu to give the proverbial nod.
All up in your face!
Finally, the laughter subsided, and Susumu crouched down and got in Archie's face. Is that how you go about asking someone a favor? Susumu growled menacingly. If you have a problem with me kowtowing like this, I can apologize some other way all you want. But I don't. But don't you care that I just told you Shibuya is in danger? Archie's voice was unwavering. Face it, Susumu. Isn't Shibuya the reason everyone here hangs out with each other? You're telling me you don't want to keep... if you're telling me you don't want to keep our town safe, then I won't ask you guys for anything again. I withdraw my request. The two glared into each other's eyes. You know, then before Susumu could reply, an odd man stepped in between them.
I wonder who this odd man is, looking all beat up and shit. No reason to jump though, you already have his ending.
Yeah. That's like you've got an interesting story, he said. Mind letting me hear it too? You again? Didn't you already get your interview? Susumu rolled his eyes. I think Grovel's here might be telling the truth. The newcomer's face was all seriousness. It lines up with the information I have. Hey Grovels, you got a second?
Grovels?
My name's not Grovels, Archie growled. It's Ashi. I'm Minoru Minorikawa, magazine reporter. And I know a bit about that stuff you were saying just now. The killer virus you mentioned is called the UA virus. That wonder drug is an antiviral medication. And the person you know who might die is Maria Osama. Am I right?
Damn!
Archie was almost too shocked for words.
How did he know?
How do you know all that? Minorikawa ignored him and turned to the SOS leader.
I was
Susumu?
eavesdropping on the police.
Also, we heard from
Yeah, I also heard from Mosaman, but he was eavesdropping first! He was eavesdropping first!
Yeah. Susumu, he said, something really is going down in Shibuya. What are you going to do about it, boss? Susumu bit his lip.
Damn it.
He looked pretty conflicted. Sounds good to me, someone called out. Let's give him a hand. Archie turned to see where the voice had come
Kiryu
from.
who said that?
Yeah, it was Kiryu. You shut up, Susumu said with a glare. Break out of your rut, old man, Kiryu sneered. Archie here is right. Isn't keeping our beloved Shibuya safe what the SOS does?
Well, you're pretty violent about it, dude.
Slip an arm around Archie's shoulders. You're okay with that, right? Right, Archie? Me going against Susumu's orders to help you out? Kiryu's lips pulled back in broad, unsettling grin. But first, we have unfinished business. I mean, I'm willing to lend a hand, even though we ditched the gang and all. First, we've got to settle our score here and now. You understand,
for that?
don't you? Yeah, you're right. You grinned hungrily. It's guillotine time!
Whoa!
A bunch of the gang members started up an eager clamor at Kiryu's pronouncement. In a matter of moments, Archie was grabbed from all sides and hoisted up onto a pool table. A dozen young men held down his arms and legs, positioning so his head jutted out the table's edge. Kiryu brought out a steel pipe, maybe a meter long. It was caked liberally with dry blood. Guillotine! Guillotine!
Guillotine! Guillotine! Guillotine! Guillotine! Guillotine!
The men of Kiryu's gang pumped their fists in the chanting man. Kiryu licked his lips as if trumped off the shields. Glancing to one side, Archie saw Minarikawa speaking in empathetic insistence. It looked like the reporter was trying to talk some sense into the SOS leader.
Jesus Christ.
Man, today is my lucky day. I get to take the head of SOS's original head. Archie twisted his neck to peer up at him. Man, what point is there in taking my head right now? Oh my. You don't get it, do you?
Come on.
See, if I send you to the hospital, everyone in Shibuya is going to know my name. And once I've got that big ass sign over my head, I'll be able to unite this town under my banner in one fell swoop. Kiryu's eyes were crazed and bloodshot.
You don't say.
That's all the more reason for you to do as I'm asking. If you want to unite Shibuya, you have to protect it first. But if you think you need to take my head to do that, then go right ahead. Even if these guys were all like Kiryu, if this many of them actually showed up at the scramble, they'd be able to do far more than Archie could hope to do by himself. The ultimate goal was to capture Alphard. Archie didn't care how they made that happen. He was just sorry he couldn't get to see it through to protect Shizume to the very end. Okay then, Kiryu brave. The gloves are coming off!
You gonna be like, go on, do it! Or you gonna be like, wait, no!
Go on, do it. Archie braced himself. Just make sure you keep your promise. Kiryu raised the steel pipe high above his head. And then before he brought it down, he flicked the tip of his tongue, his mouth like a snake. You dumbass, I didn't promise you nothing! Archie strained a sudden panic, but his limbs were pinned down too forcefully for him to have any hope of avoiding what was to come.
Clearly that was a woof. Woof woof!
I was like, wait, that didn't sound like a crack.
No.
But the steel pipe never struck home. That's what I thought. Suzumu
Yeah.
would come in.
I mean, Suzumu cares a lot more about Archie and cares a lot more about Shibuya than Kiryu will ever care about.
Yeah.
Anything other than himself.
His ego. Yeah, I was just waiting for Suzumu to come in.
Yeah.
That's because I
Step
was like,
up to the fucking game.
I was like,
he
if
needs
this
to.
story is gonna go correctly, that's what's gonna happen.
Yeah, also just because of the arc that Susumu's been having, he needs to step up to the mantle of being SOS's new leader.
Yeah.
He hasn't been up to the task, which is why Kiryu has slowly been taking over everything with his violent ways. But he's not fit to be a leader. He doesn't care about Shibuya. He doesn't care about his people.
We're not really getting a lot of facts lately.
No, because we have most of them.
Yeah. Just when it was about to smash into Archie's head, Suzumu grabbed hold of it. It seemed like it was a bit further away than that.
But whatever.
Whatever. The hell are you doing? Enough of this crap, Kiryu. Suzumu yanked the pipe from Kiryu's grasp and tossed it onto the floor. Kiryu stood frozen in a surprise. A vein pulsed angrily in his forehead.
How the fuck do you see that? Not how veins work. Can't really see.
It's an expression.
I know.
It's not literal.
No, but it started from something literal. That you can see that the pressure actually increased in the forehead when you got angry. But it's like, you can't really see it.
No. Kind of like in the anime visuals when they had the little like
That's because it's supposed to look like a
the
vein.
four
But
lines.
it's
Yeah,
just
it
red
looks
now.
like a vein that's like popping out
Yeah.
when they're angry.
But it's just because they're like, the way they describe it almost seems descriptive.
Yeah.
So it's like, can't see that, but okay. Whatever.
Visual storytelling.
Yeah.
You guys too, Suzumu added, glaring at the others. Let him go.
Did I stutter?
Did I fucking stutter?
The controller's like, no, bitch.
Did we... It disconnect?
I don't know. I didn't see it disconnect.
Me neither. Oh, wait.
Well, I clicked on it. That was me clicking.
Oh, okay.
So yeah, I think it did.
Well, I guess we'll take a break here. So we'll be right back. And remember, a break for us means a break for you. So get up, stretch, cycle your fluids, you know, all that healthy stuff.
Yes.
So
Exactly.
we'll be back in like
A little bit.
shortly. Okay, we're back. We're trying to catch up with where we were at before, so just hang on a
Yes.
moment.
Hello, Michael. Or such a sleepy baba.
So
It's
this should
achy.
be it. The toughs holding Archie down cautiously took their hands away.
That's what you get.
Ilya let out a red-faced cry of rage. But we got unfinished business! Ignoring him, Suzumu helped Archie slide off the table. Every man gets to make one request in his life. It cannot be denied. You remember saying that? Words stirred up some bitter memories within Archie. Yeah, I remember. But you didn't grant me my request. No, I guess not.
Yeah, not leaving him.
That's why I'm going to heed yours. No questions asked.
Ha! And that means I win, bitch!
Yeah. That's one way to show him.
Yeah.
Suzumu held out his right hand. Suzumu, you are...
Do you hear music right now?
No.
Okay, just want to make sure.
It's fine. It's there's not really music right now.
Okay.
It's a silent moment.
Yeah, I just couldn't hear any.
That'll make me the better man, finally. Ashi reached out and clasped Suzumu's hand in his.
Oh, I heard something. Never mind.
Yeah, Ashi said, letting his relief show on his face. You're quite the guy.
I know.
Suzumu cracked a tiny grin. It was the sort of smile Achi had seen all the time back when he'd run SOS.
Bonk.
Suddenly Suzumu staggered and dropped to the floor, falling too fast even to cry out.
Oh, God damn it, it's Kiryu again!
Kiryu had snatched the steel pipe back from the floor, striking Suzumu from behind once its back was to him. To hell with this! He howled like a madman. SOS doesn't belong to you guys, not anymore. I won't allow it. Aji didn't flinch. SOS doesn't belong to anyone, he said. It's not mine, it's not Suzumu's, and it's not yours.
Bitch!
We're just a bunch of friends hanging out and having a good time. That's the only reason we get together. Nothing more, nothing less. He turned and looked slowly around the room. Hey, you guys!
Bro was like, what?
Do you all get together because someone told you to assemble? Do you get together to follow someone's orders? No, you don't. Of course you don't.
Wow, spoken like a true leader.
The bar fell silent. Ashi could see the young men who surrounded him exchanging glances. They could tell that his words rang true. Kiryu saw it too, and it only made him more and more agitated. Shut up! Enough with the warm fuzzies! Abruptly, he charged forwards, giving the steel pipe a mighty swing. Archie managed to dodge the attack by a mere hair. If it had connected, the blow might well have knocked his head clean off. He quickly backed away. What's the matter? Kiryu taunted. How come all you do is run? The pipe crashed down onto the heart. Bottles of beer and liquor smashed in the sky.
No! Not the expensive drinkeries!
Come on, what's the matter, Archie? Kiryu slams his weapon into the pool table, sending the balls scattering across the floor. Some of them collided with Suzumu. Suzumu let out a faint groan. Smirking at the sound, Kiryu stopped working. Speaking of unfinished business, with a gleaming grin, Kiryu took aim at Suzumu's head, lifting the pipe up high. Stop! Before he could think better of it, Ashi was rushing for his old friend. Heh, dumbass. Without missing a beat, Kiryu shifted his weight and swung the steel pipe at Ashi's temple. Ashi responded with a fast high kick with his right leg. The steel pipe connected hard with his shin, but it was Kiryu who went reeling off balance. Yeah!
Take that, bitch. I know karate!
Archie pivoted and put all his might into a straight right to Kiryu's jaw. The blow struck home. Kiryu's head snapped back and he crumpled to the floor. There was a momentary hush of indrawn breath. Then the bar erupted in a wild clamor that practically shook the whole building. All eyes were fixed on Archie, marveling at what they had just seen go down. Heck. Sounds like the folks were hoping for a little more of a fight. Suzumu got to his feet, his left hand clutching his right shoulder. You alright? Archie asked. Mostly. Because my shoulder took the brunt of the blow. The gang members from Kiryu's faction rushed to the unconscious leader's side. Archie shot them a steely glare and looked gathered up Kitty and dragged him out of the bar. I didn't go too far here, did I? Hachi asked, is this gonna cause trouble for you? No. I figured Ketchup.
Ass ketchup!
Ass ketchup?
Oh yeah, we do.
No, I figured Kiryu would pull something like this eventually. It was all a question of when. Right.
That was a weird way to do it, but aight.
I'm sure he's going to gather up his own bunch after this. We'll probably wind up butting heads again. Suzumu didn't sound especially eager for that fight, but he didn't sound especially afraid of it either. Hachi was still worried about a few things, but his friend had clearly grown as the leader. Anyhow, back to that story you needed some about you needing some manpower. The guys here be enough?
Look at that guy in the white tracksuit and the cap to the side and the gold chain. Oh my god, look at him.
There were around 30 gang members still in the bar. Hachi looked each of them in the eye in turn. Some he knew from back in the day, while others were fresh faces. I was born and raised in this town. I'm fond of the friends I've met here, and this has always been a great place to have a good time.
To be honest, most of these guys are fucking serious. Look at that, like, low crop of a fucking top of that guy. I'm not a fan. I never was, and I never will be.
Today, right here in this town, I met someone who's very special to me. And I know this doesn't involve the rest of it, but I'm willing to protect him. Hachi knew he wasn't doing a great job of getting to the point, but the members of his SOS quiet. So, it's like, he felt like a grade schooler who didn't know the answer to a difficult question. He fussed with his hair and frowned cheek. Okay, so I'm not sure how to really put this, but Shibuya is a special town to me because of getting to meet people like that. And maybe, no. I mean, it's like that for you guys too. Don't you love Shibuya? So help me help this town. He bowed low and deep.
How about telling them to help us, or they'll all die of a fucking terrible disease? Maybe that's enough for motivation.
No, that's not the right motivation.
No, but still, it would at least make them help.
But it's not the right motivation.
No, not
you
for
need
these
to
guys.
you need to keep them together with a good, tight bond.
You mean use pathos, not locus.
Yeah.
There's a word for this, you know. Emotional argumentations, pathos.
Yes, but that sounds boring and dry as fuck.
That's because it's argumentative theory.
And it has no feeling in it.
Pathos, you don't even know what that word means, do you?
Yeah, I do.
Okay, then there's a lot of feeling in that word.
Not the word itself. What's behind the word, yes, sure, but...
That means... No, because pathos is literally a word you can translate to like one word, not how we use it on theory.
I know, but today, what that word represents is just theory. It's just argumentative theory, and
because
it's just...
nobody but Greece speaks Greek.
Isn't it Latin?
Pretty sure these words are Greek. It could be either. Doesn't really change anything now, does it?
No, but the thing I'm getting at here is, sure, there's a meaning behind the there's a proper meaning behind the word, just like there's a proper meaning behind the words in medicine and whatnot. But it's still just cut and dry today. There is not much like oomph behind the word anymore.
I guess.
Words change meaning.
I know.
All the time.
I know. But that doesn't mean that the original word of the path doesn't have a heart to it.
Not to me.
It is Greek. I knew it.
It is Greek.
Yeah.
Okay, you just. Okay.
A lot of scientific words are Greek. Sympathy, empathy, apathy, pathology. All those are Greek words. All of these, basically, all Greek.
But yes, I know those. I have learned about these terms and how like what they mean and such. But there's a better way to describe it that actually connects with people, rather than using just patterns. Some people might not even know what you mean when you say patterns,
No,
because
but
not everybody has learned about that stuff. We do in Denmark, in high school.
Yeah, a lot
What
of
is
other
kind of high
countries learn about it.
Yeah, but
Maybe not the same year.
no.
But they do.
But don't expect everyone to know what patterns are.
No, speaking to you.
Yeah, I know.
It's a fundamental in argumentation theory. I'm sure most people would know. If they at least have a high school diploma, which most people do. Most places have that. Going on. Unlike Japan, where it's not mandatory, but 98% of people take it anyway.
What was it? In the personality test.
The 16 different personality tests? It's a psychologist thing.
Yeah, but anyways,
Professor
that
of psychology.
yeah, that doesn't matter. What I'm thinking of is specifically one of the letters, where we kind of differ.
Yeah?
I am sensitive.
You mean feeling?
Oh, feeling, yes. Feeling.
Because I'm observing.
Yeah, you're observing. That's the first one. No, that's not
No,
the
the
first
first
one.
one is introverted and
It's the third one. So, you're observing and I'm feeling. I care a lot more about, like, you know, how things can affect people and how. I don't know. I feel like I'm getting in deep water right now.
Oh, right, no, it's intuitive feeling. And
Intuitive.
observant and judgment.
I definitely care a lot more about how people like feel about what I say and what I mean, how it can affect people. While you might be more like, oh, well, I'm just gonna use logos. I'm just gonna speak to people's intelligence.
Yes. A lot of the
Instead
time.
of the feelings.
I do that a lot of the time. So a lot of the time it's
Yeah. But when it comes to a situation like this, where you have a gang that's basically kind of like a family.
I know. I totally get what you're saying. I'm just saying that would also be a huge motivator. You could pop that on top of everything. Be like, oh, so if you don't do this, you're going to die. So you should probably do it as well, right?
But you can't use that alone because
Not
that would
because of
just
the way they set up.
that would make them
also
that would make them work together out of fear, which wouldn't make them work together that well.
No. Also, just because thematically this makes more sense. It's that kind of game.
Yeah, that's true. But it needs them to work together and be connected on a more personal feelings,
Hi.
so they can actually
Or
actually
you
work
want
together.
feed.
Yeah.
Hi.
Because that's the difference between this kind of protective force and the police. The police works together purely, or well, not purely, but mostly based on looks. While a gang like this works
It's all about
together
the bonds,
based
man.
based on pets.
Bro.
Yeah.
Bro.
Exactly. It's
Hi.
like they always say, gangs are families.
Yeah.
More or less. both in good and bad terms.
What is it? I suppose it is intuitive. It's feeling and thinking.
Feeling and thinking.
Yeah,
the third one.
Same place. Because intuitive is the end.
Yeah.
It's intuitive. And then there's prospecting and judgment.
All I could remember was that it was the third letter.
Yeah. Also makes sense because you're usually part of the diplomats.
Yeah, I am. It's all about the feeling. Yo. The first one is introvert and extrovert.
Yeah. The next one is intuitive, observant. You have thinking, feeling, and then you have prospecting and judgment.
Why is it this? Isn't there one that's called sensing?
Observant is this.
Okay. Yeah, observant is. Okay.
I guess nothing can choose O.
Why couldn't they choose O? I understand why they did
The intuitive, yeah.
the intuitive, because they already have I for it.
I assume because there's a reason why they would be to the just S. But I don't know.
If I remember correctly, I swing a bit between advocate and mediator. If I remember correctly.
I don't know.
What was it? Let's see, is that the defender? I've definitely had the defender before.
Yeah. Introvert, observant, feeling, and judgment.
Makes sense.
They're more about practicality, stability, than they are about intuition. Most of them are that feeling.
No.
Not intuitive.
What?
You press the button!
No. I flick the stick.
Same.
I issued a command. I want to protect this girl who means so much to me. And the city that means so much to me as well. I know my answer. Suzumu clapped a hand on Archie's shoulder. Listen up, everyone! SOS Original Founders back in action!
Woo!
He needs our help, and I, for one, am ready to follow him into battle! What do you say? Suzumu's people let out a hearty cheer.
Hey, he made it! This is the way leaving, I guess. Hello, Aiko. Oh, hey, Kano! Ow!
Sorry.
My foot hit the table.
I'm sorry.
You swung them right in there.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I just wanted to get more comfortable.
Yeah.
Hey, Michael. You on the table now?
Yeah.
On the desk? What's all that stuff?
Mm-hmm.
What's all that weird stuff? When Hachi marched back into his home, followed by 30 members of his old gang, Hizumi and Kano were obviously overjoyed to see him. Their happiness raised his own spirits unexpectedly high. He felt a palpable sense of accomplishment. "Alright, detective," Hachi shouted. "Let's do this!" His resounding cry echoed throughout the workroom, and the gang set out for the scramble. "What's the matter?" Hizumi asked Hachi as they made their way through the busy streets. "What's the matter with what? You look pretty pale." She peered good and hard into his face. "Do I now? Are you tired or something? I mean, you've been kind of going all out all day long after all." "Nah, it's nothing." Archie kept his voice nice and bright. "I'm just a little hungry, is all. Oh, don't worry about me or Alphard either, okay? I swear I'll keep you safe, Izumi." "Alright." Izumi gave a tiny nod. "Just leave it to me. Alphard's got nothing on this guy."
Aiko, what are you doing?
"I want to get you the rope." "Okay, Michael. Are you going down?" "Okay." He thumped his chest in a display of bravado, but he could feel the sweat beading on his brow. When they reached the scramble, Archie took his place at the location specified by the battle plan Kano had drawn up. Izumi was only a few meters away. Whatever happened, he was in a good position to shield her from harm. There were 3 minutes left until the appointed rendezvous. Archie wondered what sort of person was going to show up. Still, he knew he couldn't scan the crowd too much. He needed to act as naturally as possible, so Alphard wouldn't be suspicious. He risked a glance over at Tito. Maybe now wasn't the time for admiring, but he couldn't help but think of future. In some ways, seeing her there felt similar to when he first seen her that morning in the very same spot.
My guy's come full circle now!
The difference was that this time it wasn't just Hizumi's good looks that made him find her so attractive. They might have only spent a few hours together, but in that time he'd learned a lot about her as a person. He knew what was important to her, what her worries were, her wants and desires. And also, he'd learned what a kind-hearted person she was. And she recalled what had happened that morning. Even though her own life had been in danger all day, Izumi had shed tears for his father and his sister. She really understood people's grief and suffering. What do I do if I can't protect someone as good as her? She muttered under his breath, clutching his right leg. His shin was throbbing wickedly where the pipe had smashed against it. He'd been okay walking so far, but any intense fighting and the leg might just give out. But he couldn't let himself worry about that now. If it came down to it, he'd be a human shield to protect Hizumi if he had to. Aishi looked at his watch. Only 1 minute to go before 7. He glanced again at Hizumi and saw her eyes widen with surprise. Quickly he followed her gaze across the plaza. Spotted a tall white man approaching. Dun, dun, dun.
I knew it.
Well, guess it's time to go back to Kano.
Yeah, we can now jump to Kano. It's just a fucking jump between these two at the moment.
Yeah. I
Well,
mean,
there are only stories left,
Yeah.
so you know.
commercial break.
Yeah, doodle-doodle-doo. Commercial break.
Kano.
It's a continuar.
Ichimi, I don't like having to do this, but we can't wait any longer. Seeing the look of determination on Kano's face, she gave a tiny reluctant nod. Shoulders began to tremble. Izumi, I'll be alright. I'm just a little nervous, that's all. She had a right to be nervous. Alphard was after the antiviral that she had in her bloodstream. Once he had it, Izumi would become a liability that he'd want to dispose of. And right now, the only person who could keep her safe was Kano. He clenched his jaw tight and tried to look confident. Please, just try to relax. I'll protect you with my life if I have to. Protecting Izumi is my job. That's the first time we use that music in the story. Other than the transfer interviews.
Yeah.
Actually, get back! Set up scene. Good night. Kind of did dispose of. But actually this week continued to stare earnestly. Eventually the tough looking young man standing behind Archie's brother. I've got 30. Will that be enough? Yeah, that'll be fine. More important, have you heard from Shibuya? That's that guy from Shibuya safe. Same old thing we always do. Guys fast through. Got it. Counting. The 30 odd people at the disposal will be able to insert the operations were all set. It was time to confront our business. Alright, detective. Let's do this. Kind of give a firm now. 9 minutes later, 6:59 p.m., Kano and the others were sitting on the track. Someone ticked second hand, sharp product of the his whole body was stiff. They could not let themselves wait. It was too much at stake. Here, now, hundreds of thousands of lives were living.
Oh my god, it's Shibuya!
Shibuya lockdown. The area around the Scramble had been seized by panic. There had been multiple traffic. The sidewalks were crowded with scared people the cars and amidst the chaos, emergency vehicles sped by a few speeds. The fire and emergency personnel and police. The whole of Shibuya had begun to look at the lost. Main roads had been blocked. In fact, the city was in a state of kind of landscape. Carefully remember that breathe. Izumi stood in front of the statue.
Bit of a limit.
In case of numbers. That's what they're always doing.
Yeah, the tougher stuff. She's shaking because she's gonna fall asleep.
Yeah.
No! I don't wanna!
Okay. I just wanted to get to what possible good. Alan did a slow scan of the area. Archie was standing not too far away. His companions were strewn around here and there, hearing us all on his own. In Shibuya, those guys fit right in with the crowd. They had the area around his future surroundings. Yet again, kind of lived as his watch. 6:59 p.m., 35 seconds, 36, 37, 38, 39. He forced himself to take several deep breaths. He focused on the sound of his own heartbeat and exhaled until all the breath was expelled from his mouth. And then it all stopped. And a cell phone rang. I've got it. It was Daisuke. The orange trafficker who devised the kidnapping. It's him. Where is he? Kano asked. Is he close by? I've got him on camera now. He's on the other side of the intersection. Kano looked out across the scramble. There were so many people that it was hard to tell who was or wasn't suspicious. Can you describe him for me? A tall foreign guy. The one wearing glasses. A tall foreigner? Kano's eyes drifted over the crowd. Oh. It's the professor!
Oh my god! It's the professor! Her professor!
Aha! There he was. I fucking knew it.
Haven't seen him since the start of the game, little shit! He had to be important! He was white!
Yeah, he's a foreigner.
He's a foreigner! Oh, a foreigner's important in this game.
Yeah. As he got closer, Kano's eyes went wide. This man was someone he'd met before. Leon Palmer, the lecturer for the English department at Peace and Quiet School.
Well, that explains why he's a foreigner. He's better at English than anyone in the entire country!
Is he?
Look at him, that smile of his!
Palmer was walking right up to him. Because we didn't see him to his eyes. Kano glanced back at his rich watch. 7 p.m. on the dot. When Hizumi realized Palmer was approaching her, she was too stunned to react.
I mean, bet you didn't think it was gonna be him, eh?
He walked directly up to her, the corners of his mouth curling up into a smile. Hello, Hizumi, he said in English. Guten Tag, Hitomi.
Buenos noches, Hitomi.
Good day, Hitomi.
What?
Said in English.
Yeah. Well, it would be more like cough.
Yeah.
7.
Well, he's not saying good afternoon or good evening. He's saying hello.
Yeah. That would be hello and then it's 2.
Hello.
Yeah. Hello.
No, that's not how it is.
Well, you can.
Hello is more like a hey.
Well, you can still use it that way.
Maybe more like hi. It's
Yeah. Ha ha. Hi.
ha ha.
How are you doing?
How are you doing? Mr. Palmer? What are you doing here? His voice came out in an anxious squeak. Why I am here to take the blood, of course. This time he spoke Japanese, and with an easy fluency in his own difference, usual manner of speech.
Oh my god, he was hiding. He could choke Japanese all along.
I'm the one who did the UA virus.
Look at him just calm and shit. Right. Your face just says everything. Like, no, I'm not even gonna say it.
Yes, you could say
No, we're not going there. Family friendly. I know this game isn't family friendly.
keep it not too sexualized.
Keep it ace friendly, alright?
Yeah,
And
ace
hero friendly.
I've been waiting so long for you. Been quite agonizing. Spending 6 months. We're Alphard. Let's get down to this, shall we? Neither of us have so much time. Please tell me the laboratory. After I have the blood, this will only take 2 seconds. I've got a device here that will make the tracking twice. No way. The password first. That would violate the terms we already negotiated. Mr. Palmer glared at my mouth. As we said that. I wanted to negotiate with Kanan instead. We took her cell phone out and died. But the phone rang repeatedly and Kanan did not pick up. This was furious. Kanan was standing near enough to hear the conversation. Just watching her stare at the phone.
Pick up?
Yeah. He had to hope talking with Kanan would work out. Kind of waited for the call to go through. Kanan never answered. Something happened to her. Kind of felt his heart pound. Now then, shall I take what I came here for? Palmer took a step closer to his ear. Kanan reacted instinctively. Freeze! He drew his gun and trained it on the criminal. Nearby pedestrians scattered the field. Seizing the moment, Archie dived in to protect Houston. Palmer did out of task. Breaking the terms we agreed upon. I don't negotiate with terrorists. Cano inched his way closer. His point of aim never wavered. Easy, he shouted. Call Kanan again. Again, Izumi dialed her cell phone. Palmer opened the attention keys. One more move and I shoot! Kano shouted.
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. But the terrorists ignored the warning, producing a set of small glass vessels for enemies.
Oh god.
If you want to shoot me, then shoot me, he said. Assuming you don't mind this getting scattered about. Is that? Surely you don't need me to explain. Stanley was right. Alphard had weaponized the virus. Doing his best to conceal his horror, Kano tried to sound defiant. How can I even know that's real? It was entirely possible this was a bluff. Ah, indeed, these could all be fake. Would you care to test that theory? Palmer flashed a coy smile, holding out his fistful of vials. He began to tilt them slowly back and forth, letting them clink against each other.
Oh god.
They were fake. No, maybe they were real.
Oh god.
Kano couldn't quite decide. And he couldn't take any rash action if there was even the possibility these were the real thing. Come here to carry out a suicide attack, Mr. Alphard. Hardly. I have no desire to die here. All I want is to get a little of this girl's blood, and then go quietly on my way.
Sure thing, Bobby.
But that all depends on you, doesn't it? His face was overflowing with confidence. Kano couldn't shake the feeling that something was off here. Something about this man's demeanor hinted at something. Well then, what will it be? Paul continued. Will you condemn the people of Shibuya to death? Cursing inwardly, Kano lowered his gun. Palmer flashed a triumphant grin, then resumed his stroll toward Hisui. She just stood frozen on the spot. Suzumu! The shout came from Achi.
Oh my god, another Achi! Oh god, he is surrounded!
In an instant, Duff remembered when was getting for more sounds. Tough luck, pal, he said. Turns out we're not actually innocent bystanders. Now it was his turn to break. You're completely surrounded. Give up and tell us the password now. Just for the record, we ain't scared of no fires. Tough-looking young man waiting with Ramona, without hesitation to kill him. Certainly doesn't look. Palmer cast confused glance at himself. You're right about that. I mean, just take a look. I gathered up a bunch of people who lost Shibuya more than their own lives in order to take your ass down. You can't see some shield behind him. There's no escape, to be clear. You lost. Me. But sure doesn't look like you're gonna get away. Palmer grimaced at Achi's words. I see. That it appears that negotiations are but close. Enough of the high and mighty act. Suzumu stormed aggressively to Palmer. Hey, Kano snapped. Easy now. You couldn't risk a scuffle sending the virus crashing to the ground. What a shame. Palmer swung his right arm up high.
Oh no!
Everyone watched in dismay as his hand shut up. The vials he'd been holding sailed upward against the backdrop of the evening sky. Look out! Archie shouted. Catch him! Catch him!
Another copyright song, here we go! Boom!
Tremendous blast blew Kano off of his feet. As he crashed to the pavement, the Syrian pain shot through his entire body. He knew at once a bomb had gone off. But why? It didn't make any sense. Alphard had no intention of carrying out a suicidal terror attack. Kano was certain of that. If that had been his intent, he could have just done that at any time without going through the trouble of putting his own screen. Was there some reason that this guy would blow himself up under these circumstances at this specific moment? As he lay dying, Kano had a thought. Could it be? Had Stanley not come to the scramble before him? Because he knew this was going to happen. Bad end! Well, I guess we're gonna end it here. On a bad end.
A mysterious explosion! It's not a hit. There's not a hit. And there's a reason for that.
Yeah.
That being, this ending is the same one for multiple stories. That is the reason. Actually will have it, well, don't remember it Stanley. What else? She got it.
What are you looking at?
Oh, it's just like, I don't remember where I was.
You can look it up on your email.
I never.
You never got it sent?
No.
To you? Oh. Cookies doesn't matter here. But you just give them your email. And that's the only thing they
I've never
said to
done.
you. Okay. Yeah, sure. I've done it, so I think you can go for it.
Well, your personality can change, so.
Nana said though that it was weird that mine changed. This is because back in the one day, Nana said that it was weird that mine changed.
Personality types you can change. You can lead more towards one.
Yeah, but it was also just like it was just like a little bit of change that had happened, and that made me go into a different personality.
Yeah. It's not weird. It can happen. Usually it doesn't differ too much.
No.
I wouldn't suddenly become the adventure.
Yeah. It was like most of the things were still the same. It was slightly different, and therefore I got it different.
Yeah. Because maybe one of them you're pretty close to 50-50,
Yeah.
and then you just answer one or two questions a bit differently, and it's weird. That happens. It's not a 100% safe test.
Oh. Now that you've said that.
Yeah. Would I love to touch you? No? Okay. Ow! Ow! You can also log in.
I'm an advocate. INFJ.
Yeah. That's because you're not very sure of yourself. I am INTJ. Hey! Because I am assertive as fuck! Ow!
So yeah, we are.
Yeah, this happens
Past-
around 7, so
Yeah.
we are almost halfway through the time slot.
Now we got a new character.
Yeah, it would seem so. Sadly. I mean, I did tell you at the start of the game that his color would be kind of whitish. Because I knew about this. I just didn't want to tell you why. Also, one of the reasons I didn't want you to look at my flow chart when I was looking for pictures. Because even if I'm above what his story starts, I can. So, yeah. You want you to be spoiled that there are more stories than these 5!
Anyway, we've come to the end of our show.
Eh.
So, as always, if you'd like to be give us a follow. And if you are new to these streams, go check out our YouTube channel. Same name as our Twitch channel, where you will find the VODs for our streams. So you can check out.
The entire game then.
There you will also find the VODs for other streams.
Yeah.
Streams including unscheduled. One being Final Fantasy 14, where we were playing together with friends.
Just, during the whatever you feel like doing. And talking a lot. A lot of talking.
A lot of discussing.
Because our friend loves that.
And I do.
Yeah. And it's just me be like, come on! Cue us up for the next one! You can talk then! You can do it.
I just want to chill and talk.
But I also want to play! You can talk at the same time! That's the dynamic we have in this group.
Yeah. On our YouTube channel, you will also find a pre-recorded skit that we're doing of Virtuous Last Reward.
Yeah.
We're finishing in the next 2 episodes.
So, the second to last episode is basically done and will probably come tomorrow.
Yeah.
And then next week, the last episode.
Yeah.
We started a new series! Woo!
Which we've already recorded in the first episode.
Yeah.
Will be,
You already said it on the
yeah.
stream, so who cares?
Final Fantasy 7 Remake. And the other one.
Yeah, but we were starting with FF7 maybe.
Which we have to get integrated to. Integrated.
Oh, you don't mean integrated.
No, integrated.
Pretty sure integrated is the PS5. Yeah.
No, integrated.
Intermission, that's what it's called. Intermission!
Oh, integrated.
Yeah, integrated is the PS5 version.
Okay.
Intermission. You'll see.
Yeah. You.
It's pretty cool. I wanted to say fun and cool, my brain just went, yeah, I'll put those 2 words together. Cool.
Cool. Yeah. Otherwise, we will see you again on Saturday.
No, we will not. Not home Saturday. No. I'm going back to my parents' place. We have to look through all the pictures from the Japan trip.
Right.
Not home in a week. Yeah. For a weekend.
Again.
What? I have a family!
So do I.
Yeah, but you can just go too, you know? Either way, I'm not home Saturday.
So I guess no stream. Well, actually, I might be streaming on my own.
Yeah, you could probably
With
do
my,
that.
as I mentioned, other boss podcast. It's also of me, myself,
Rob alone!
Roam Alone, playing World of Warcraft Classic Hardcore, where I try to basically, I turn the game into a robot and basically try and see how far can I get in the randomized.
So far,
far? 13, I think, is the highest I've been.
You had 2 deaths in 1 hit. The newest character, the third one, hasn't died yet.
It's been a while since I've played it because I haven't been able to. Editing all the time.
Hey, no, that's not true.
I've had the pressure of editing all the time.
That's because you don't do it for almost a week and then it's like, oh shit, we have to get it up. You better fucking start. You have ample time, alright? There's nothing wrong with it. It's called depressive state, okay?
We'll see you